All right, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome to the stream. Today we're going to do some Kerbaling. We're going to start a career or a save, and we're going to see if we can't put as many of the mods to the test to make sure they work and we don't have any problems. And then that way we can start the real deal. Hey, good morning, Torts. How you doing? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Let me check audio and make sure that's coming through okay, because you know that's important. Okay, it sounds okay. Sounds good. All right, let's switch over here. All right, let me grab CCAN. See if there's been any mod updates.
Bean.
Yo, Chris app. Well, that's new. It didn't actually update. Okay, I guess that's the way they're updating their repository or something. Chris Abbott, thank you so much for the 16 months. Really appreciate that. Good morning, Andy. It's been a great 16 months. Wow. Thank you so much for that. Keep creating high quality and entertaining content. Merry Christmas to you and your family. I will pass that along to Alex and Alex Jr. Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate that. That was awesome. Let me bring chat back up. So it looks like no mods have been updated, and I did update. So if we type in mods, you'll see that they're, oh, that didn't change. Well, that's interesting. Hang on. Could have swore I pressed save. Actions. Okay, that's in there. All right. So if I type in, wait, mods, that one, hang on. And that, save. All right, now let's see mods. There it is. So now if you type in KSP KIS Kerbals in space, you should get the mod list. If you click on that and that doesn't work, let me know, please. All right, and cool, we'll leave that up and running. I need the mod list, by the way. Go in here and so it has all the mods we're using. I need to unhighlight everything because that's how I was making sure I had them all installed. And okay, great. Thanks for checking, Chris. Appreciate that very much. The two things that aren't up to date is there's a CCAN mod list download. I haven't done that yet. And also the second tab, all the screenshots have not been updated. It's still from the old previous career. But when we start the real career and we go through this, I'll go through the painstaking process of taking new screenshots. All right, so let's start this new stress test save here. Trying something a little new for supper tonight. We're gonna have pulled pork sandwiches. Well, they're gonna be on hamburger buns, so pulled pork sandwiches, I don't know, and mashed potatoes. But we're gonna make, I've never done a hey Linux, happy December back to you, man. Appreciate it. Hey, how come you didn't get a shout out? That's interesting. All right, that means one of my bots is broken. Hang on, let me go over and check something here real quick. I have two bots. And, well, that's connected. Unless my other, hey, where'd the other bot go? Whoa, he went offline. I mean, he went offline. That was rude. I clicked save. No, I don't think so. I'm running two bots. One is the old Streamlabs. It used to be UncBot, and then Streamlabs bought it. And then I'm using StreamerBot, which is a great bot. But the one thing I can't do in StreamerBot that chatbot from Streamlabs does is it allows me to assign how do we say that? Assign labels to people based upon hours in chat. And so if you've got over 32 hours, you become a regular, you know the rules and stuff like that. So you don't have to ask permission to post links, and there's some other stuff. Anything under that, you're considered a noob. And if you post a link, you'll get a warning and stuff like that. So Linux, do me a favor, say something in chat. I want to make sure this works. Should work. But that's the only reason I hang on to the other bot, is because StreamerBot doesn't have anything like that yet. And maybe, oh, all right. Well, there it is. All right. Finally. Thank you, Linux. Sorry about that. So unprofessional. All right. So we are going to start a game. We're gonna start a new game, and we're gonna call this KSP mod, no, KIS mod stress test. There we go. We're gonna do everything like we normally would do. Grab a logo, and we're gonna go over here and start making some changes based upon what we've done in the past. Hey, look, contract configurator's in there now. Wasn't in there before. Interesting. Huh. That's interesting. All right, so on basic, uncheck that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I know why. I started a career. That's why. That's why things are different. There we go. Got it. Well, it's been there for a while, but because I'm switching over to science career versus career, see, now it's not there because you don't do contracts in science mode. But I need contract configurator because it's a dependency of scrapyard. So go figure. Even though I don't use it, it needs it. All right, so we are going to uncheck that. That's good. Crank that up. Enable the comm network. Good. Then on the scrap, I don't think we're going to change anything. This is the areas that stuff can break. As far as I know, I don't know what QT is. Logs, solid rocket boosters. I'm working on an improvement of the craft organizer, which will keep a history of all changes made to a vessel. Ooh, that's cool. That's like yeah, that's really nice. Like version 1. Oh, that's nice. Thanks, Linux. Solar panels, tanks, reaction wheels, RCS, parachutes. What would GEA be? The generators? We have generators? Maybe that's fuel cells. Engines, batteries, antennas, alternators. What is GEA? What is the one thing I don't think I want to break? There's an old mod called Craft History, which did that. I never used that one. Ah, that's cool. I want to test this. Let's uncheck reaction wheels and see if we ever have a reaction wheel failure. All right, so now on the scrapyard, I don't think we changed anything. Mods enabled, enable inventory, part tracker, override funds. No. Okay. All right, then on advanced, we want that. And we're not going to do ground stations, so that should be fun. Let's crank this up a little bit. Make that a little bit more challenging. Check those. Interesting. Resource transfer obeys crossfeed rules. Why is that not enabled? Prevents manually transferring resources across parts that cannot crossfeed to each other. I'm going to leave that alone, but I know what that means. So basically, if I say, oh, wait a minute, maybe that's what I want on. So by default, aren't decouplers and stack separators, don't they have the crossfeed disabled? That's true, isn't it? So I think I want that. And all this time I have not had it checked. Wow, I learned something new. All right. That's what I thought. I thought that was like this should be by default on, in my opinion, my humble opinion. Hey, look, it's one of Linux's mods. And we cranked this up to 31. Hey, Linux, while I got your attention and I'm on one of your mods, and this is in mods general, on these things that I got sliders, is there a way that only one? Well, no, there's more in here. I'm on one of yours right now. Is there a way so you could actually manually input versus slider input? Kind of like the pause? Or is that outside the scope and you have to create that manually and there's no API call for it? This is where Linux goes, I have no idea what you're talking about. Can't you be happy with the mod as it is? Not on this page. I got you. All right. Button manager. Oh, I got you. I got you. So they don't allow you to modify this. I got you. All right. So better load and save, 31 days. Button manager, nothing. Click through blocker. That's what we want. Crew R&R. I think the only thing we change is that. And by the way, Linux, I really appreciate you being on top of all your mods, keeping them up to date, finding bugs or taking care of bugs that people's reported. Top notch to you, man. Top notch. And another one, just in case you guys didn't see that earlier. Crew R&R. Yep, that's right. All right. Earn your stripes is about the same. And, oh wait, we're not using deep freeze. Keep that all on. Hide empty tech nodes. I don't think we have to do anything to, do we? Oh wait. It looks like this is set to 35. Okay. All right. Didn't know I changed that. Okie dokie. On-demand fuel cells. I love this mod. Because when you forget to take a fuel cell, cool. Science relay, cool mod. Looks like everything's good. Stage recovery, another one of Linux's mods. Oh, it looks like we just go with all the defaults here. Yep. Store my reports. Another great mod by Linux. And toolbar. Okay, so we are good. And let's start. Now again, this is not the start of a career. We have some I will. Guys, by the way, if you do play Kerbal and you run a modded Kerbal, do me a favor, pay homage to Mr. Linux's Patreon, all right? Every good developer should have good support. Yeah, I said that right. All right, so what we do in this is we get a government grant. So we go to cheats and we do 1,500. There we go. You're welcome, Linux. Chosen Kerman. Your link is all garbled here, dude. Oh, you were playing Kerbal. Nice. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, it is. You saw that? Yeah. Very chatty. So with our science, let's see what we want to unlock. Oh. First and foremost, let's get up the rocketry path here. And I think this is good for now. Good. So we're going to collect some science. Bring it back. We're going to need some fuel tanks and decouplers. Oh, I need this. We'll need yes and yes. Cool. It's not too bad, but I'll see if I can stop that. Check save to see if debug. Is that in the all right. Save menu. All right. Let's go check right now. Tech Now Freak, thanks for the follow. So it has to be in the beginning menu. All right. All right, so we want to do configure, and you're looking for the debug to be checked. I don't see. Log off. Oh, I have info. Oh, I can't wait till KSP2 drops. This should be off. Linux, because it looks like info top line. Change it to error or off. All right, got it. All right, we're good. And we're doing the stress test. No problem. You lurk as much as you want. Now let's see how verbose it is. Hey, look at there. I should buy. Okay, nice. All right, thanks, Linux. All right, so we got our grant. We're going to do this because all right, we'll do Linux. We're going to do this because we're going to create a rover. We want to get science. We want to get some more science. We need this, so more science. We need a parachute. In fact, I think we want. Oh wait, we got to do that to get. Oh, we got the parachute there. All right. We need this so we can get a reaction wheel. Nice, and the probe core. Cool. This gives us a fairing. We're gonna unlock that. We don't need it right now. So we still have plenty of science. So let's start. Oh, I'm gonna cheat. So it's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to a previous save for a craft that we made. So let me go find that real quick. So right now, if I go in here, the vehicle assembly bay. Whoa. That should not be on there. And we've got no craft whatsoever. That's fine. But we created one last time. I think we made a little bit of a change to it. So let me go find it here real quick. This PC, my installation folder on Steam, Steam apps, common, Kerbal Space, and then we go to saves. We go to our previous one, which was mod test 4. Go to ships, Bab. There it is. I got itchy eyeball. Oh, I got a really itchy eyeball. Hang on. Oh, we're itchy. Anyway, I got it. We're good. And then we're gonna grab this, copy it. Then we'll come to our stress test, ships, Bab, paste. Now, if we do an open, hey, look at there. I cheated. All right, let's check out what we got here, shall we? So we got a solid rocket booster for a lifter. All right, then we have another stage to get us to higher altitude. And we have inside here, we have an antenna just in case we need one. Clipped inside. Oh, we're doing some stage recovery too. A lot of stuff is happening with this little craft. So that's hard to see, but there's a parachute. You guys saw that. There's a parachute in there. So that's so we could bring this part back, and we don't want to transmit the science. We want to recover it so we get more. So if we take this off, so we have our probe core, antenna, our parachute, and then we also have a science storage unit. I'll explain why in a little bit. There should be also a battery I think. No, the batteries are there's the batteries right there. So we've got the Science Junior, we've got the thermometer, the barometric thing, these goo, all right? And this makes it a little bit more aerodynamic. So that's our science package, our payload. And then the sole purpose of this stage right here is to take over after the SRB, the solid rocket booster, is done. And this gets us above 70 kilometers. So we're trying to get a whole bunch of science on. So we're getting science from ground, 18 kilometers, and then 70 kilometers. That's the goal. Now, this doesn't have enough thrust to lift off, but we're roughly 10 to 12 kilometers. So it struggles, but we do good. Now, we also have tucked away inside this booster is some parachutes for stage recovery. So if we turn on stage recovery, you can see both these stages are green. That means we're going to get as much as possible. Now, we're not going to get the funds back because we're in science mode, but we're going to get the parts back. And since we're using O-Scrap and Scrapyard, we could reuse the parts and we'll have a higher safety rating. So if we check these parts right now it's got first generation, so it's the first thing off the assembly, and it's got the lowest possible safety rating. So it's not my fault. All right. And so we're putting all the chutes for stage recovery up at the very top, and they'll do their thing. Then the solid rocket booster also has got parachutes because we want to recover that part and use that too. And we get to recover the fins and all that kind of stuff. So according to Kerbal Engineer, we have 43 seconds of thrust. So we're going to see how far that gets us. Now let's go ahead and clamp this if we can without getting in trouble. Looks like we might get in trouble. Nope, we're good. All right. Okay. All right, let's adjust this a little bit. We're gonna ignite that, release from the ground, and we're good to go. Oh, I'm nervous. All right, so before we do anything, let's make sure this is configured to the this auto science sampler. Actually, I want to see if I want to hide the dialog boxes. I want to see if that actually works. So it'll run all the experiments it can. It'll store them into our experimental storage unit. That way, if anything happens, we still get the stuff. And then we're going to turn that off and on, and we're going to say keep it. Cool. Now, according to O-Scrap, our parachute is our worst possible. Everything is actually brand new. So close the doors. All right. So we are good. Turn on the SAS, and here we go. We are out of here. Now we're going to do a slight gravity turn. Looks like we're doing a slight gravity turn anyways based upon our inclination. That means it's probably the science. This goo is a little bit heavier than this stuff, so that's probably why we're leaning and that's going to be fine. So it looks like what I need to do is turn up our thrust. So we get up to about 5 kilometers. And as you can see, we're actually slowing down. That's because we're too heavy for these little engines. But as we burn fuel and lose weight, now we're accelerating finally. We're just going to keep that right about there. Maybe right about there. All right, so far so good. All right, so we've passed 18 kilometers. It looks like we collected our science. We've got just about 45 seconds left of fuel. What is the purpose of this launch? And did I hear you say that this is the start? This is the start. This is initial science collection. And I'm playing with some mods I haven't used in a while. So I want to make sure everything is working together. We don't get a whole lot of errors or null refs or anything like that. And if we do, we can pull them out. I don't want to start a new career and have a problem with mods right off the bat. My previous Kerbals on Planets, the save got corrupted. All right, coming up on about 5 seconds, and it looks like I'm going to kill the engines here and see how right now our apoapsis is above 70 kilometers. We're going to pop the antenna out so we don't lose communication, just in case. That is a mod called Auto Science Sampler. It's this mod right here. And there's an option that I've never used before, which is hide the science dialogue. So that's the one that comes up and says you can keep it. Now here we come up on 70 kilometers. And it automatically collected it and stored it right here, see? Now it's not doing the Science Junior or the goo because it's a one-time use. Now it's interesting, we didn't get any sort of a message from our stage recovery on our SRB. That's a bummer. All right. So we're going to go ahead and pull that antenna in so I don't forget about it. So we're still communicating. And we're going to start descending here in a little bit. Yeah, I've been using that mod, and since I really only use stock science, it works real good with the stock stuff. Anything from, what is that? The DM Magic or D-Magic, it won't work with that. You'd have to read up on the mod. The mod hasn't been updated in a while. So if I flew an aircraft over several biomes, would the mod automatically, if you have a place to store the science, like if you take a scientist, all right, if you take a scientist with you and you have so for instance, we can only get one use out of this, right? But if you have a scientist on board, the mod right here says reset science. So it's on, but the experiments will only be reset if you have a scientist. So take a probe core and a scientist. The scientist needs someplace to sit. So a command module, yes. To answer, yes. Now on this one, we don't have a scientist. There's no place for him to sit, but the probe core can't store science. So that's why I brought the science container, so we could get multiple thermometers and barometric pressures. And if we zoom in on that device, which is sitting, there it is. See right here, we have 12 stored science experiments, or whatever they're called. All right, so we're speeding up. I'm going to go ahead and burn what fuel we have left, just to kind of slow us down, since we still have communication. Jettison that. And then we're going to deploy our chute. It's armed. I don't know why we didn't get any sort of a message from our other stage recovery. Interesting. Well, Chris, I aim to do the absolute best answering I can, you know? So we just collected another temperature. Nice. We got a safe chute indicator here. Very cool. Plenty of electrical charge. There's an island. There's KFC. Nothing. Huh. Hey, good morning, Saturn. How the heck are you doing? Just doing our first test of the day here. There we go. By the way, if you missed the mod setup, I did upload. Oh, we got a problem. Okay, so that does work. There's our chute. Yay. I've been posting all of my streams up on my YouTube channel. So if you go to YouTube/@GamerCircle, you'll see. I think it was about a 4-hour video of setting up CCAN, updating CCAN, updating mods, installing them, and doing some periodical tests and some edits here and there. You're doing fine. How's the family? I haven't seen Pookie. Well, I saw him when it was time for breakfast, so he's not around right now. When he gets hungry at lunch, he'll be looking at it, but I see food in his bowl, so he should be fine. All right, we got a safe chute deployment, so we're going to turn off SAS. Oh, we can't because we lost communication. All right, that's fine. So we're going to go December, January, and February on this career as far as we can. And starting probably Thursday, if everything goes okay with the mods, Thursday we'll start the career off, because I'm going Tales of Two Wasteland, Kerbal, and I might throw in another game. I miss playing Factorio because I'm terrible at the game, and each time I play and get a little bit further, I learn a little bit more. And Satisfactory, I've totally lost the scope of that game. I misplaced Stationeers. Last time I knew, they updated the food twice on me, so what we had here was a malfunction. One of our batteries short-circuited. There it is right there. It's all red and broken. Star Blaster, how the heck are you doing? No wonder KSP is the best game. Go on. Wait, why? I'm assuming because of me, but that's this situation. We've splashed down. Okay, recovering. Now let's see how much science we got. do, 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 do. Whoa, 88 science. Nice for a little rocket launch. All right, so we still have a lot of science, but I want to go around. You must have hit the flock of seagulls during the descent with the, I think that's probably what it was. Some sort of maybe a crow or something like that. I want to create a rover and collect some more science. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we have all the parts for it. So first of all, let's go here. I don't think, okay, I think I need, wait, where's the beams at? Oh, they're right here. All right, so I got the beams. And I think we're okay then. I think. Is there any science? So we have the basic solar panel. We're going to use the basic batteries. We don't need that. We don't need any of that. Don't need that. We don't need those or those. Don't need those or those, or that's all RCS and fuel, right? Yeah, we don't need those. I just got to make sure that if we're doing the aviation that we have. Yeah, we're good. All right, good. So let's go into the SPH here. So this is where, Chris, this is where we're going to use a scientist to drive around and pick up science. Whoa. So we're going to use that. I got to get used to the SPH. I don't spend a whole lot of time in the SPH, so I do apologize. All right. That's all right. So what we want to do here is, first of all, let's get this all dialed in. So we want to do my standard go-to is this little guy right here. This is where I like to attach things. A lot of people will use this, and they do basically the same thing. The reason why I like using this one is because I have more surfaces than this, and cost-wise, 16 versus 20. So I think I can afford that if you're playing career. And we're going to grab a probe core to make sure the orientation is correct. And how I know that is by the letters. So the letters are facing the front, so we're good. We don't have to worry about a reaction wheel because this has a reaction wheel built in. I did this all manually when I was trying to learn KSP. Had to do a lot of clicking every single time I stopped. Oh. All right, so because we're going to put a scientist in here, we won't have remote control, so that's why we put a probe core. And this has got a little bit of an SAS in it, so we're fine. Now, if we just put a nose cone, that's going to create a problem because this is going to be a jet rover, basically. So we have to have an intake. So if we go here, the only intake we have right now is this thing. Oh, actually, that works. I'm used to having only the small one. Ooh, this might be interesting. I don't know why I got so excited. All right, so we want to we're going to do some weird stuff here, so bear with me for a sec. We're going to grab the Science Junior. See how that fits there nicely? And then we're going to go to the fuel tanks, and we want the Mark 1, but we want to empty it. We just want to basically use it as a fuselage. Then what we're going to do is we're going to rotate this like that. Then we're going to bring it up to about there. Then we're going to take this part, rotate it back, and then there. I know that looks weird. We want to make sure that this is strutted to grandparent. Make sure that is strutted to root. Same thing here. Heaviest will work. All right. Now, this we're just using as a fuselage. I think for right now, I think we can actually take this and get that centered. Looks pretty. Uh-oh, I did that wrong. Ah, my bad. There we go. Whoa, I went wrong. All right, cool. Now, in the event, now we have to have the Kerbal pop in and pop out. So in the event he pops out and falls off, we do have a little handholds here, but what I want to do, I think we have, yeah, we have these things. And we were going to put one there, and this might be tricky. Can I duplicate it? I can. Then if we put it in the same spot, which I don't think, oh, okay, there we go. And then we're gonna go and, oh, okay. There we go. Since you installed the probe core internally, couldn't you drop the framework and save? I could. It's like habit forming because of the octagonal structural part. If I need to attach anything else, I want to have one piece, and it's just a habit. But yes, I could have done. I guess the question is, will the probe core surface mount? See, the probe core will not surface mount, so that's why I'm using the structural part. That make any sense? So Chris is asking, why not save 200 and just put the probe core? Now I could, and I used to do this a lot, so let's take a look at how I could eliminate that part. So part count's important for the performance, right? So if we take this part and we put it right where it was, right? So another way we could do this is take this off and put this here and then put that on top of it, and then we could offset that in. What I don't like is that sometimes Kerbals physics or whatever it's called, this becomes a weak connection point. And that's why I'm just kind of sliding it in from the side. And maybe that's been fixed. I don't know. It used to be, I used to have to run a mod called Kerbal Joint something. Kerbal Joint, Kerbals Strong. I can't remember what that was, but it made the joints stronger. And that's before they came out with auto strutting and stuff like that. So all right, so now anyways, that gives the Kerbal a way to crawl up and down just in case he falls off, hopefully. And we're not quite done here, so we want to get our science. So we got that. We don't have to worry about a science storage because we can store it here. So we're going to grab this, and we're going to grab this, and we're going to grab the goo. All right, so it's coming along nicely. So we have our intake, but we don't have our engines yet. So if we go back to aerodynamics, so normally we use a Juno. Oh, that would be under engines, right? So normally we use the Juno or the Weasley. No, the Juno. So now we're going to use the Weasley. Whoa. Whoa, look at that. That thing's huge. So again, this is just fuselage since it's empty. so then we're going to go back to fuel tanks. We're going to grab the Mark Zeros. We're going to put these on in mirror symmetry. And to give ourselves a little bit of length, we'll do hopefully this. All right, there we go. And again, it's a fuel tank. So what we can do is go back to here. We can grab the little tiny ones. And then, oh, I pressed the wrong button. And then we'll grab engines, Junos, and it makes it look kind of cool. All right, so we still need wheels. We're getting there. Let's see here. On this one, we want to say, as you can see, we have Delta V now and a thrust here because they're surface mounted. But I want to make sure we say grandparent, all right. And these, I think we're just going to just do that just a little bit. Just that. All right, now wheels. So we're going to call this our Science Rover Alpha. All right. That's the basis of it. So wheels. If we go to wheels, we need a front wheel. Now, the one thing I've never liked, so we're going to turn this upside down. The one thing I've never liked is when you put a single wheel, it tends to tip over. So what I do is I put two, and then I just do this. Now, I don't think we get enough length. So this is where I take, and again, I'm no expert when it comes to this stuff. I take this, stretch it out, oops, pull them out, and then we put these on top where the nodes are, maybe. And those are backwards, aren't they? There, that's better. And then we can actually grab the struts and bring them out just there. Should be fine. Okay, so now for the other wheels, I like to take, I don't know if I take this one and we rotate it so we get a flat surface, and then we do this, bring it out, and again, to make this more stable, this allows us to excuse me, adjust the rear wheels, which are going to be these guys. And again, having just one of these never seems to be enough. So I put two of them. Excuse me. Right through it all of a sudden. And since these are on in symmetry, whatever adjustment we do, oh, okay, so that's not quite, There we go. Always hard to tell. All right, so now let's bring this in, and then we're going to bring. So we're almost done. So whoa, where'd my vehicle go? There it is. We're going to pick this up. Oh, geez, look what I did. We're going to pick this up, and we're going to put it so it is on the ground. So see, obviously that doesn't work. So to fix that, we can bring these down. So actually, let's do it this way. No, I don't like that. Oh, I know. Let's do this. Let's grab the engine. Oh yeah, that's better. Ooh, it looks cooler too. So those look like they're touching about right, correctly is what I meant to say. And we can sneak those in. In fact, let's sneak that. Oh, too much there. Ooh, look at that. Little hot rod. So let's save that. And let's give it a test run here. All right. So whether you know this or not, around Kerbal Space, the KSC, Kerbal Space Center, each biome, the VAB, the SPH, the runway, the crawlway, the launch pad, the mission control, all those biomes you can get science from. But only if you walk a Kerbal around, but we're not going to walk him around. We're going to drive him around. All right, so let's save this. Let's put our scientist in it. So we're going to put Bob. He's our scientist. And we're going to launch it. And we got a crummy... Oh, no, we have a good freeway. We got a good freeway. Runway. All right, so we just collected all that science. So what we want to do is we're going to have him... Uh-oh, start on the brakes. There we go. We're going to have him... that's the wrong one. EVA. So we get an EVA report, and then when we put him back in, then we get the crew report. So that's what just happened. So and that's possible because of the Stormont Reports mod. It allows you to actually get the crew report, and when you hop out EVA report, you hop back in, it'll try to do another crew report, but it's a duplicate, so it takes care of itself. All right, and see, we should have gotten a mystery goo and a science junior, so they should have reset. But we're gonna test that out. So we're gonna go with this engine. Get a little thrust. We're gonna get up to about, I don't know, 6 meters. Okay, that's a little bit too much. Brakes, please. There we go. Thank you. We're gonna close that out. And there he is. There's Bob. Looks nervous. You'll be fine, Bob. So we're going to drive to all these buildings. So we picked him up for the runway. Then we're going to get SPH, VAB, crawl. We're going to drive all the way around and get all those reports. And those are being stored right there. We'll slow down a little bit more. Just pressing B for brakes. Maybe a little more. About 7. Fuel tanks are right on the... Wait. Fuel tanks to right of the one row. So... Oh, really? Those. Really? I didn't know that. Let's check that out. Well, look at that. Okay, it says from SPH though. So Oh, I forgot to do a EVA report. That appeared to be part of the SPH. This should be mission control. Yeah, see, we're on the SPH shores right now. Oh, I don't want to do any. I think we can actually do reverse on this one. EVA. Hop back in. Does this have reverse? It does. All right. We're up to 24 stored experiments. Oh, 28. 30. We're raking it in now. I know you get VAB and SPH when you do a boop. Oh, the one thing we didn't does this generate electrical charge? It does have an alternator, but we're not generating. So we're going through our EC pretty fast here. I forgot to put batteries in a solar panel. Little rush job there. This is KSC. And we got the tracking station. Look at that, we're up to 36 stored experiments. We're rocking this. See, it's a junker of a craft. But man, look at that. Wow. Wow. I wonder if, let's kill this engine. So let's shut down. Activate. Activate. Let's see if they generate any power. Nope, they're not generating power either. Oh, did I forget to... There we go. That means it's a duplicate. 36 stored experiments. Uh-oh. Hang on. Hang on. I don't want to crash. Each antenna? I was unaware each antenna gave you something. We're up to 42. Nice. $44. By the way, this soda machine in this building's got root beer. All the other ones don't have Dr. Pepper. Just a FYI, okay? All right, so let's go to also the flag. If the Kerbal gets out and hops up there, you get some too. We're up to 50 stored experiments. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Oh, look at that. Memorial. Now, the bad thing about going from the VAB to the crawl is the separation here. If you don't have enough thrust, you'll get stuck. If you have too much, you could flip because of ground physics. Oh, well, that's why I run X Science. This little bump right here. What I found is generally between 6.8 and 7.1 meters per second. You can usually force yourself over that or just drive around. Yeah, and also there's another part of, see, this actually keeps track. You can filter by where you're at and stuff like that, and it'll show you what's left. Pretty cool. Whoa. I was not paying attention to where I was driving. I'm not going to worry about the launch pad, because we'll get that from rockets and stuff like that. 56. Rock and experiments here. All right, so I know if I go to the VAB, and touch it, I will get some additional. But let's try the antennas, because why not? When you see this right here, that means it's a duplicate. All right, let's go boop this one and see what happens. All right, no, this one. All right, so brakes. Look at there. Nice. Oh, that's a duplicate though. Tracking station. Oh, geez. Brakes. Whoa, we need some brakes. $62. Oh, we're still at 62, so those must have been duplicates then. Interesting. All right, I think we're gonna go boop the VAB here. So if I do a Science Junior, see how the door opens, collect it, and then it resets. The scientist did that via the mod. All right, here we go. Would somebody please open the doors? Open the doors. Yay. Cool. All right, let's go and shut down the engine. And we're gonna recover. Let's see how much science we get. This should be exciting. Holy Toledo, 300 and almost 13 science just from driving around. Open the pod days door, please, Hal. I don't want to, Dave. I don't like you. Look at the ribbons that Bob got. He got himself a Research 5 ribbon and a first Kerbin to do an EVA on Kerbin. X-Science is a great mod to keep track of science. Keep in mind that it does not track science from DM Magic mods. That's why I stick to the stock stuff. Usually stock science with the training facility mod that I have, you can usually get enough science to do what you need to do, usually. All right, so let's see about putting a Kerbal into orbit and safely returning him. I'm not a fan. I don't like him. I mean, I don't hate him. I'm just not a fan of the Soyuz stuff. It's okay. We all don't have to love him, right? This is a single-seater, but what I want to do is send a scientist up. So I need a two-seater. I need to get that. So we unlock that, and then we have to unlock that. Now we can get that. Does the Kerbin EVA ribbon have the nickname Walk Across the Parking Lot ribbon? I don't know. Let's check that out as soon as I hop out. All right, let's see here. All right, these are good engines to have. That's a good engine. All right, so let's what do we have next here? Nah. Ooh. I'm getting those now. That would be good for lifting heavy equipment. We're a little short on science. Wait. Wait. Fuel tanks, that's important. And the couplers. I would save parts. All right, so what? Now we're not going to land on anything. What do we have here? Right. Bigger batteries and solar panels and antenna. Let's unlock that. Retractable solar panels, bigger batteries, some lights. Is that the EVA experiment? I don't know. Habitation unit for space. That's cool. A repair kit. Ooh. Stuff. Don't need that. That gives us a fairing. We'll unlock that. Let's see if we can put a Kerbal into space with this. 2 Kerbals, actually. All right, let's see what we got. So we're going to take a pilot and a scientist. So we need this guy, and we're going to take, looks like our scientist is on break right now, so bummer. Let's go, I forgot. So crew R&R, after a launch, an astronaut goes on a maximum or a requirement of 7-day holiday. I know. Don't save. And if we go to the astronaut complex, he should be, yep. Oh, we got to wait an hour. All right, so let's do a little time warp. Someone was asking about the ribbons. Let's go see if the EVA, it's just called First Kerbin Surface EVA ribbon, awarded for being the first Kerbal taking footsteps on Kerbin. He actually didn't take first step. He just hopped out. So no, it's not called that. Sorry. All right, let's just, so right now we're going to get, I guess what we could do is just, yeah, there we go. There we go. Now he should be available for next mission. All right. He's our only scientist. So on Thursday, if everything works out, on Thursday, you can start redeeming points in chat and you can become a participating Kerbal. The career. All right, there's our scientist. There's our pilot. So we're gonna need a chute. That's for sure. All right, can I have that? Thanks. Now let's set this just in case we run into issues. All right, so this has got some nice electrical charge. All right, it does not have. Oh, it does have a reaction wheel. I didn't think this one had a reaction wheel. Really? Did they change that? Or do I have a mod that's doing that? Oh, it does have a reaction wheel. Huh. Go figure. All right. Didn't know that. I thought this one did not have a oh, this one doesn't have RCS. That's what it is. It's been a while. All right, so it's going to be coming through the atmosphere. Let's make sure we got a heat shield. That one's too small. That one's too small. So we have to go unlock. So we're going to call this Kerbal Science First Pod Vessel Orbiter. There we go. Save this. Let's go. We have to unlock the proper heat shield. Just in case. Because we have the heat reentry cranked up. So that would be under here? No? There. Yeah. There we go. All right. It's 90 seconds. There we go. And we're going to reduce this to about 150. All right. I don't know why I just that. Okay, so we're going for science, right? So let's take the science junior again. It's a little bit too small. Can Ooh, I have an idea. So how do we do this? We go to our payloads. Ooh, that's gonna work, I think. And we do right to there. And then we make this, we don't want this to stage. How do I turn off staging? Probably that one right there. There we go. And so that becomes like a container. Yay. We can put this back on. Nice. Now we have a place for all of our science gadgets. We don't have to clutter our thing. All right, let's put an antenna. There we go. I pressed the wrong key. Now, if something happens to our pilot, so we have electrical charge, okay? Now, in the event that we have a short circuit in the pod, all the power goes out, okay? So let's take along some backup power on the pod. Okay, let's hang on. This is driving me nuts. Let me do that. Then what is the other option? That. Oh, that I don't need that. All right. There. Now it's not hovering. Oof. Hey, Siroth, long time no see. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate that. Right, so we were talking about some emergency power, right? And I want to put it on the pod. Okay, so now I want to do that. All right, so let's go to our battery section. And this should have a... Oh, this one doesn't come with the... Interesting. Wait a minute. So that one has an on-demand fuel cell, but that one does not. Wow, technical issues brought us here. I hope we don't infect your vehicle. No, we're fine. We're fine. We got antivirus and all that kind of stuff, malware. Technical issues. I hate those kind of issues. Been having internet problems. Yep. I feel you. I hear you. I always have to, it's like, you know, twice a year for me. I'm very sorry to hear about that too. So what do we want to do? We want to grab batteries. And we're going to grab, and we're going to put, oh, that's weird. Oh, that's really weird. All right, let's do, maybe, I mean, this whole thing is the capsule, right? All right, hang on. Let's slow down a little bit here. Slow down a little bit. Let's make sure that that works. That works. Can do this one to grandparent. All right, cool. Then let's get that strutted and all right, so if we put, I mean, this whole thing is our capsule, but I think, whoa, where'd it go? Oh, it went inside. Yeah, so we're gonna do this. And try to get slightly creative, but that's not creative at all. All right. All right, so now we can see our battery indicator. So now we've got more battery, but in case if we have a short circuit. We have an antenna, we have a chute, but let's do a backup chute just in case we have a problem here. Always the redundancy when you have power or well, I don't need that many. Always a problem, always something you want to do if you have a part failure mod. Yes, I have a part failure mod. Why? Why not? Let's go up, over, that's centered. That looks centered, and then let's put it right there. All right, so let's separate these chutes. So this is our backup. That's our primary. And set these both about the same. This one is set for 1350. We'll leave that one at 1,000. Cool. It's freezing outside and it's really hard. I don't know why our heater's not. It feels like the air conditioning is on. Might have to go put my jammies on. Although it doesn't help that I'm sitting in shorts though. So I think our command pod, oh, we need, how about some way of generating some power? Let's not put that on the command pod. We'll put that, we'll put it on the stage that we do our orbit around. I think that sounds like a good plan. All right, so this is, these tanks are too small, right? Yeah. We got to use, oh, okay. We have so many sizes to choose from. I don't know why I said that. Let's do this. We're gonna do that. And well, that doesn't look very decorative. Let's fix it. That looks better. James Circle, did you know both the Apollo and the Orion have 2 main chutes and have 1 backup? They both decided to deploy the backup chute in the same time of the main chutes. I did know that, actually. Yes, I didn't know the latest one had that, but I do know the Apollo always had the redundancy. Yeah, I did. I learned all that because of Kerbal. When I was doing the historical missions, but way back when with a mod, I was reading up on each mission to see what their objectives were, and one of them talked about the chutes, and there's a lot of details in there, pyro system, all that kind of stuff. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I unfortunately, I watched none of it live. I unfortunately have a priority. Alex and I bought a house. It's a house she grew up in. Her grandparents' house, basically. So it's an older house, and we've had some renovations done to it. All the old plumbing's been ripped out and new stuff, all the old electrical, all the old, they called it rattlesnake 2-wire, and now it's all been upgraded with, Romex and stuff like that. Thank you. And for the last year-ish, we've had a tenant, and they moved out, and so we're going through and ripping up old carpet and stuff like that. I'm currently been insulating the garage. We're going to have all the exterior doors replaced. So we're waiting for a contractor to get back to us on that. So we're not doing anything with the rooms where the doors are, because if we do anything to clean it up, they're going to mess it up. So we're cleaning up rooms and when I mean clean up, we're actually, wiping down the walls, windows, all that kind of stuff. It's very tedious and mundane, but once we're done and are we moving into it? Yeah, we'll be moving in March, April, May of next year. So yeah, big announcement. I did post in the Discord. I've been doing some insulating in the garage. And something I'm going to test out when I go over there today is the house is a brick house. The whole exterior is brick, and there is no insulation between the brick and sheetrock. And I am amazed the thermal resistance of brick. I didn't think it was that good, to be honest with you. So when I go to the thermostat and I set the thermostat to say 65, 66, in under an hour, all the way towards the garage, there's an access to the garage from the house. We call it the breezeway. I have another thermometer there, and it holds the temperature real nice. So what I've been doing is insulating the garage, keeping the door closed, and I have a little tiny space heater. Well, a little bit bigger than a space heater. I crank that up to about 68, and I would say probably within 30 minutes, that garage is 68 degrees. So, brick garage too. Anyways, I digress. All right, so let's see here. If we have you know what? Let's use a smaller engine. Let's use is it the Spacely I want? Spacely. All right, let's put, whoa. All right. That's really dinky. Thanks, Linux. I think we have, wait. We need to do this. That'll work. And we should be able to go here and here. Oh, that's too small. There we go. Turn the staging off. And then let's make this dual. And that's better. I like that. Kind of an interesting configuration. Let's see here. I guess that works actually too. I was just going to do a little. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Oh no, go back. Okay, good. All right. Breakfast. Yum. I had oatmeal. Oatmeal. All right, so this should be strutted to grandparent. These should be strutted to grandparent. Good. All right, cool. All right, so that's our orbiting stage. Ooh, hang on. We want to put solar panels, and I want to do stage recovery, if possible. It's interesting. I didn't get any indicators on any of my stage recovery. Is the mod? Did I not enable the mod? Hang on. Let's hop out of here real quick. Because on the mod testing, I did get indicators, but do this. Settings here. Stage recovery mod is enabled. All right. I didn't change anything. Ooh, egg and cheese breakfast burritos. Oh, that sounds so good. All right. Maybe I just did something wrong. Excuse me. All right, first of all, these are going to snap off. That's okay. Did you stage any parts, and did the stage have chutes? Yep, they all had chutes. I used, we'll do it again here, make sure I did it right. All right, so for stage recovery, we only got a 99% on that one. Snap on, snap off the snapper. That's right. All right, so we have solar panels. A little bit lower. Now, if we grab chutes here, what am I looking for? Here. So if we put, I think if they landed, stage recovery doesn't do anything. Oh, all right. One was from a fairly high altitude, so I don't know if they would have actually landed. All right. So let's set these. And let's see what stage recovery says. Stage recovery says 100%. I'm not worried about that because I'm controlling that. So we have a 100% stage recovery here. All right, that's good to know. So we're going to go ahead and put those guys inside. Dude. There we go. All right. So that's our orbiter stage. And stage recovery chutes way up here. So now let's do a stage that helps this get into orbit. Right. So we need a decoupler. Okay, I think I can turn that off. And I did turn off the staging, right? Okay, good. And let's make sure that's there. Let's find a decoupler. Okay. All right, now what are the chances we have a fuel adapter? Oh, wait, we don't have... Oh, we do have a little bit bigger tank, right? So do we have a fuel adapter that works with it? All right, don't need that yet. Let's go with a... This is going to be just a stage. We don't need any intelligence. Can't believe I said that. We just want it to assist. So, can we use a swivel? Let's see what we do. So if we're in atmosphere still, that should help. It looks hideous though. Let's see if we can fix that. That one. Then we turn that off. Put that there. We can do that. That looks nice. And that should be strutted to grandparent, and you are strutted to grandparent. All right, cool. I don't know why I do this. I do this every single time. Can I click on that? Thank you. Let's do that. All right, and that is set to that. And then we need another decoupler. Is there a decoupler on there? There's not. Here we go. Then we do that. Oh, I forgot to do stage recovery here. All right, bring that out. All right, this is where I think it's going to take multiple shoots. So we're going to grab a beam here. And that works. Then we're going to grab a chute. %. So all right, so we're going to set, and then we're going to copy this, so I don't have to do this again. All right, cool. All right, then, oops. Oh, that's wrong. Still wrong. There we go. All right. Yeah, let's turn that off for a sec. And all right, so for the biggest lifting engine we have, we're going to give it a try. We have the Kodiak. And that does not get us a whole lot. What if we do 2 Kodiaks? Close. And what if we attach some swivels? All right, to attach swivels, let's go with this for right now. Just see what we get for reading. Close. So if we do 4 of these, oh dear God. Oh geez. All right. So we're gonna have to get creative here, I think. Can't get that creative. Okay. Interesting. Little. Oh, that's terrible. All right, so let's do this. All right, so what are the chances I can do? Because normally I would just go in a 4-way symmetry, but that will clip into those engines. That won't be good. So if I do I haven't unlocked those parts yet. Fine. And I don't want to hop out and do it. So what can I, if I use this? Okay. Pull that away for a second. Okay. No, not quite. There we go. Grab this and, oh, wait. So basically we have to do this. Attach. Then do that. Then we put this on symmetry. Oh. That work? That works. All right. Then we take this and we that That could work. As terrible as that looks. But we're gonna make it look a little bit better. I think. I have this chute floating out here and where did I put that parachute at? Subtle nugs. Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. All right, so does this have, that does not. Okay, I put that chute out in limbo. Oh, there it is. All right, so just for giggles, we're gonna put this right here. Come back to it later. What happened? Oh, the staging got all weird. Oh, that's so weird. I guess technically it's not a stage. Huh. See how we're gonna do this. So we can, first of all, take off that. Let's put that back on. I think what I want to do is, first of all, let's do that. And we want this to be a slightly aerodynamic, right? Slightly. I don't know, this could work. We got too many couplers. Oh. There we go. All right, so now, let's see if I can get in here. Grab that. And then, like saddlebags. Perfect. Now let's go and make it look a little bit better. Where's the, there it is. All right, let's see how we want to do this. Do that, and then do that. No. Yeah, why not? All right, this should be interesting. Let's save that. And let's do stage recovery again, because I want the stage come back. So this doesn't quite get us to orbit, but based upon these numbers, the next stage should put us in orbit. If not, this one should finish it off. Yay. We don't have, I have one science experiment. Oh, that's not what I want to do. So those boosters colliding don't wreak havoc. No, it's surface mounted, or it's actually node. No, I'm sorry. So the octagonal, it's the exact thing. What's it exactly called? The octagonal strut is surface mounted. Now there's no built-in strutting for it. I could do a manual strut, but I don't want to do it. Hey, Ren, what's up? I'm at work with no sound and lurking. And when you have the tanks touch each other, and it gives you the correct delta V. I found every way to blow up a rocket, so I figured I would spare myself that chance. Well, we're gonna try out. We're gonna try it out. First of all, I want to get the stage recovery set up here. So bring that up. This is red. That's good. And we're gonna put this chute in symmetry, and it should be set, right? Oh, dang it. That's set. All right. So we don't have any reading. So if we grab a copy, all right, we're up to 25%. So we're gonna take this and scooch it. Another copy, maybe. There we go. 71%. Oh, geez. Hang on. Scoot that one up. 86%. All right, so we're going to go with 86%. Then we're going to take this. Somewhere. Where is it? There it is. There we go. Close enough. And we're going to turn this off. For some reason, I'm not getting the correct delta V here for oh, I know why. Maybe. If we take all these chutes right here, actually take this, put that there, and put this all the way up there. There we go. That's better. So we still get off the launch pad at 145. Let's go ahead and put the clampies. All right, that works. And get that staging set up correctly here. Now, it's possible we may not even really get that far because we have so many new parts here and possible part failure out the wazoo, engine failure, alternator failure, fuel tank leak, who knows? But it's the job of an astronaut to test out stuff, right? All right, so I'm going to, excuse me, we're going to put that back and let's going to go grab our science. Now we have a pilot and a scientist, so anything that is a one shot, we should be able to reset. I only need one of those. So I'm going to put that there. Get a little bit of a lag in here. All right. What am I missing? My pilot and my scientist. We have batteries, we have solar panels, we have an antenna. We're going to lose communication, but we have a pilot, so we should be okay. We have a backup chute, a primary chute, or primary and a backup. Oh, possible control problem. So let's see if we can't fix that. And how I'm going to do that is we're going to add a reaction wheel. So this has got a built-in reaction wheel. This is kind of a heavy rocket. So we're going to add some additional control at this stage. And that is going to be, ooh, big reaction wheel. Oh. All right, so the main rocket has no gimbal, but we have 4 swivels that should give us some control. And with this reaction wheel, you know what? I think I'm going to double up on the reaction wheel. Where did I put that thing at? So I don't know what I'm doing. All right. Saving. Putting on the launch pad. All right. So we need to go to here and tell it to store it in the Mark II. Nice. And I didn't see any indicator that it actually collected the science. Did it? Huh. That's interesting. I wonder why. All right, well, probably because it should be the first crew report. There it is. All right, nice. All right. So I don't know why we're not running these instantly. And so the mystery goo should reset. Let's make sure that reset. Where is it? It's nuts. Hang on. We're making sure all of our equipment's working as it should. All right, mystery goo did reset, and let's do the science juniors. So the science junior door should open. Grab some science, and then because we have a scientist, should reset. All right. It looks like that's duplicate anyways. All right. SAS is on. Full throttle. Lighting. Good. Releasing. New science being collected. Very nice. Oh, you know what? I need to reset my camera in a weird spot. No, put that back. There we go. Wrong button. We're going up. That's what's good. All right, gravity. All right. Just go easy here. Slightly off in our inclination. Oh, we're grabbing science. 15 seconds left on our main stage. All right, let's get some solar panels out. More science being collected. Oh, that was not in the right spot. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Try that again. All right. 1580 on Delta V. I don't know why we're getting this weird warning. It's probably because of how I made the rocket. I don't know why it's doing that. Let's get closer to our burn time. We're gonna have a strange orbit. That's close enough. All right. So Kerbals in space. Look at that. All right, let's get Bob out. And get Bob back. All right. Nice. So 13 experiments. Yeah, that was a nice save, wasn't it? Old Jeb knew what he was doing. Stage recovered. Nice. Oh, cool. Now again, we don't get the money back, but we get the parts back. Cool. All right, so let's go for trying to land close to Kerbin. So let's go over here. Oh, science. Wait, stop. Probably missed out on a little bit of science there. All right, so let's get a little bit closer. We've got 1200 delta V left, so as long as it holds, we don't have any part failures. If we do a node right about just to the west of what I call Kerbal Siam, Kerbal India, then we put on the brakes, and let's put the brakes right about in the middle. All right? Oh, wrong way. If I'm not mistaken, I should be able to do this. Guess not. All right. Weird. Huh. Mm-hmm. So we're going to have a 20-second burn here in about 10 seconds, it looks like. Close enough. Oh, wait. Stop. What's our altitude? All right, let's get Bob to do an EVA report here. Nice. I do want the sound effect, though. I think. All right, so we're on track to do some drag here, so I don't think we'll need the engine section. Because all of our science is right here. There we go. So we're going to prime both of our chutes. This is our primary. This is our backup. Actually, those altitudes are wrong. The primary should be... No, that's right. That's higher altitude. Gotcha. Am I going to overshoot a bit? That's okay. It's our first time in space. It's possible. Yeah, you're right. If I was like maybe 90 or 80 kilometers, that probably would have been better. Drag a little bit earlier. Oops, sorry. I keep bumping my mic. All right. Now, we're currently in the atmosphere. We took a risk. We're getting ready to do a re-entry here. It's our first re-entry. Chutes are activated. Breakfast burritos were delish. I'm jealous. Yeah, we're going to overshoot a bit. I did get an indicator from stage recovery on the first stage, and that one hasn't landed yet, so we don't know if we got that one back. All right, things should be heating up now. Is that F11? Oh, yeah. In fact, if we look here, so critical hottest part is a heat shield. That's what we want. Yeah, we got quite a bit of science, actually. We got 16 experiments. Couple EVA reports. Collected some goo. Well, I want to make sure I don't burn anything, so yeah, you're right. I could do that. Slow us down. Oh, got a short circuit. Heart failure. That's okay. They can send the boats for us. Oh, see, good thing we brought some batteries. Command pod lost all of its power. That would have been bad. We're gonna have to check the specs when we get back. Whew. All right, slowing down. Good. All right. Collecting even more science here. Look at that. All right, we got safe chute indicators. Nice. Now, remember, I think in the settings for this one, I turned off reaction wheels. So it's a test to see if I disable a part failure, if it never fails. And that means, yay, you know? It's good for us. All right. Speed of sound is 343 meters per second. We went pretty fast, didn't we? Oh, yeah. So, stage recovered. All right. Nice. Yeah. And yep. All right. There goes both of our chutes. That was good. Successful. So the main one should be at 1350, and that one should be at... Oh, wait. That's the main one. There we go. That's the main one. That's the backup. Oh, we're coming in slow. Nice. Disaster Rat Gaming, thanks for that follow. I appreciate that. Cool name, by the way. All right, let's go ahead and get these guys into the water. Oh, we are collecting all kinds of science. Yeah, 22 experiments. All right, let's see. Recover. $176 science. Nice. Way to go, guys. Look at that. They advanced a level. Look at all the ribbons. Wow, what is that one? First EVA in space ribbon. Way to go, Bob. Wow. What's that one? Dangerous EVA. Oh, so he popped out when he was inside the atmosphere. Okay. Bob's either really brave or... Okay, so I think really good stress tests because as far as I know, I didn't see any null refs, no errors popped up. The one thing I want to see is the scrapyard. If we start a new ship, so this right here is so if we start a new and we grab the same pod, wait, for scrapyard, there it is. So the Mark II command pod, we had one previous, so we could select the previous, so a brand new one. If we bring this out, let's just kind of share. Oh wait, there we go. There. Okay, there it is. So if we look at this one, it is a new part, generation 2, low safety all sorts of low safety ratings. But if we select one that we brought back and compare generation 1 versus generation 2, and we have higher safety rating. Now, if I was in career mode, this part would actually cost less too. So the scrapyard is kind of cool when you're trying to maintain, you know, maybe you have recovered a bunch of SRBs and want to reuse them and stuff like that. You don't want to chance a newer one having a failure on a liftoff. So I think it looks like everything's working together because I'm not worried about warnings. Will Robinson warning. We're good. We are good. So on Thursday, we'll start the real career. And like I said, I want to make it like just light and fun and carefree, making sure we don't purposely kill Kerbals with an ultimate goal of just having fun and, you know, getting to the moons. We're going to make it challenging. There's no life support, but we don't have ground stations. So communication with probes is going to be interesting. So, guys, we're going to end it here, and tomorrow I'll be back with some Tales of Two Wastelands, Fallout 3. So we're going to be swapping back, and then eventually we'll do like a week straight, and then we'll go back to a week straight and stuff like that. Again, if you miss any of these videos, they're going up on my YouTube channel. So I will see. Oh, let's roll some credits here. We'll get that going. Guys, thanks for the new follows. Appreciate that. Chris Abbott, thank you so much for the resub. And Sarah, thanks for the raid. Orion, we'll see you guys later. You guys have a fantastic day. See you tomorrow.